Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here for another play with the alcohol inks. We recently did lots of playing with alcohol inks. Again, really super new to all this mixed media stuff. And, you know, really don't know what I'm doing. I'm still not claiming to know what I'm doing at all. But obviously I've had some tips and things from you lovely ladies out there. And Artie Mays also was really kind and gave me a couple of tips, and she also did a fantastic video, so I will try and remember to link her video below. If I forget, please nudge me and I will just link her video below, you know, for you. But what I've got here is I've got some photo paper. Now this is a HP photo value pack. I think they're like, I'm thinking maybe 4x6 size. Now, I was lucky enough to pick these up at a car boot sale, and I got loads of them, which was awesome because, you know, I got them for like £1 for a whole great big bundle, which is fantastic. And a few people had put, you see, in their comments that actually, you know, try your alcohol inks on photo paper. So it was literally just a couple of days later that I was at the car boot sale, and then I stumbled across these. So it just seemed like, you know, timing was absolutely perfect. It's quite flimsy, I've got to say. I mean, obviously photo paper comes in different thicknesses. This is quite flimsy. So if I were going to use this kind of in its, you know, on its own as like, say, a journaling card, I would probably back this onto something as well. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that what I'm going to do now is make some bases for some journaling cards using my alcohol inks and these photo papers. So let's just kind of like move these to one side. I'm going to get some wet wipes to have to hand, ready to, you know, wipe the table down between each. Well, not necessarily between each, but between all of them, or, you know, every so often. And then what I've got my cheap inks. I know I mentioned these before, but I got these from Amazon. I think they were a pack for like £20. So, you know, I've got to be honest, obviously they're not as good as the Tim Holtz ones, but then they are, you know, pretty cheap. So they're a good thing to experiment and play with. Now, what I've done here is I've poured some of, let me show you. I've got some of this, which is acetone. This is like nail varnish remover, you know, for when you have those acrylic nails. Please excuse the state of my hands, by the way. I did a bulk load of coffee dye yesterday, so I've got kind of coffee dye, you know, that won't now come off. Yeah, so this is acetone, which you would use for, you know, when you're kind of like taking off your acrylic nail varnish. So I'm hoping that this is going to do the trick when people refer to, you know, use the pure alcohol. I'm hoping that this is going to be sufficient and that this is going to do the trick. So what I've done, I've just poured some into my little, you know, squirty bottle there. Because again, when I mixed my, you know, alcohol inks last time, I was using water, and I had lots of people say, oh, don't mix them with water, you know, try using the alcohol and of course, you know, the blending solution. Now I've bought another blending solution because already I had used all of mine up, so I've got another one of those. I've got the alcohol, never used this before, so this is going to be a first for me. And then the only other thing that I've got is I was using these gorgeous gold and copper last time. I've still got a little bit in the gold left, so, you know, that's fine. I did finish the copper, I used it all. But what I've done, I've been back on Amazon since, and because I absolutely loved these so much, I bought myself a 100ml size one of each of these. So I've got a copper and I've got a gold. The ones I bought before were these much smaller ones, I think 30 mil. I can't actually, yeah, 30 mil. And they came in a 3-pack. They had a bronze, a silver and a gold. Now, I would have just bought the 3-pack again, to be honest, but I'm not really loving the silver. So, you know, I didn't really want to be stuck with like 2 bottles of silver now. So that's why I decided rather than buy that 3-pack again, I will just invest in the bigger bottles of these. I think I paid £20 for the 3-pack with the bronze, the gold and the silver of the 30 mils. And then these also were £20. They were $19.99 per bottle. So, I mean, they're not the cheapest, to be honest. But having said that, you know, I mean, I guess that's kind of not that far off the price for the Tim Holtz, which are not metallic. You know, these you know, distress inks of his, I mean, you know, a lot of those are kind of $12.99 and, you know, things like that, aren't they? So yeah, and these are quite a big bottle. So yeah, enough of the rambling on now. So yeah, all I'm going to do is kind of squirt my ink down just exactly as we did last time. Now I have to say, when I watched Artie Mays' video, she went over her paper, which was obviously a porous, you know, paper, with gesso to kind of coat her paper in the first place. I'm not going to do that with these. I'm going to hope for the best, because these are the photo paper, you know, they shouldn't be kind of a porous surface anyway, because they're obviously a glossy photo paper. So I'm going to just see how we get on, and then, you know, we can kind of like change it around if we need to. And then I also saw this fantastic tip from Artie Mays, which I had already played with trying to tone down the colours. Let me just pull in a couple that I've done to have a more muted effect with my alcohol inks, because obviously the first lot that I did was so vibrant, which, don't get me wrong, absolutely love them, but I realised that, you know, you don't always want them as vibrant as that. So I have already played around with trying to get them a bit more muted, but Artie Mays also, she suggested just going over, you know, over the top, painting over some gesso. So I've got my gesso here, and yeah, we're going to kind of have a go at all of that as well. So let's get cracking. I don't know what colours I'm going to do first. Shall we try? I'm thinking... Oops, sorry, I did just knock the camera. I do apologise. Shall we do some... Yeah, let's do... Sorry, I keep on knocking the camera. Let me move this up slightly so it's not quite so in my way, because perhaps then I won't knock it so much. So sorry about this. Okay, right. So I've gone for a grape, a violet and a mango, and I'm just going to, again, like put them down just on the craft mat here. So that was the grape. I've tried to kind of sort these now so that they're in the box, you know, in a sort of colour order, I suppose. And then I've got the violet. We just kind of mix that in like that. Okay, and then we're going to take the mango. I thought perhaps the mango would be really, like, you know, a lovely contrast. I don't know, it might not be. Now obviously as well, because these you know, HP photo mat things, they're not as big as obviously the paper I used before. Previously I just used like 8x8 scrapbook papers, so I mean, hopefully we don't need, you know, such a big area. Right, I'm going to try squirting on my alcohol and we'll see what happens, she says. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to put in a bit of gold. So I'm going to just use the small one first, because I've still got some left in that, like I say. Okay. And then, oh, look at that. That just looks so pretty, doesn't it? Shall we try a bit of blending solution, or shall we just put some more alcohol on? Oh my goodness, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? Hope that the camera's picking this up. Right, let's put our first photo mat down and we'll see. Oh, I should really put my gloves on for this. Otherwise I'm going to end up super messy. Right, I'm going to try and be really careful of my dress this time, because I played around with my daughter with some alcohol inks, and I think I've mentioned this before, but yeah, got it all over my dress and my cardigan. Not good. It did wash out, would you believe it? I put it like instantly in the washing machine. Wow, look at that. How gorgeous is that? Okay, so I mean, it's coming up okay. It's kind of like, yeah, it's sunk in a bit to the mat, and it's not really coming up that brilliantly. Let me squirt some more alcohol on. Don't know, yeah, I don't know quite how to keep it kind of wet. So any tips, you know, always, like I say, greatly appreciated, because I'm so new to all of these techniques that, you know, I really appreciate any tips that anybody has, to be honest. No, it's already kind of dry on the mat, which, that's annoying. Okay, yeah, that's really annoying. I'm just going to squirt some water. I know everyone said to me don't use water, but just going to see if the water actually kind of re-loosens it. I mean, it's definitely, yeah, it's definitely kind of loosened it. Oh, let's just go for it. So, yeah, let's squirt some alcohol with the water. I mean, I know there probably are rules to using these kinds of things, but, you know, I always think, well, no rules, to be honest. Oh, that's so much nicer. Looking gorgeous now. Oh, wow. Look. Except I've now covered up all that gold, which that's a bit of a shame. So, right, let's go back in with some more gold. In fact, let's just do the gold direct onto the piece, I think. So let me just quickly wipe this down. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it gets messy on the back, because like I say, I would kind of cover the back up anyway, but okay, right, let's do some alcohol straight onto the, oh dear, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, yeah, loving that. Now, actually, I'm wondering whether I would have been better off doing my gesso before doing the gold. Wow, that just looks like it should be in Aladdin, doesn't it? I don't know whether I'm the only person who thinks that, but yeah, I'm getting a bit of an Aladdin kind of vibe going on with this. Right, okay, super love that. Let me just get my, you know, messy pieces of paper out to put this on now. Oh, what have I done with those? Oh, now I can't see where I'd put those. Oh, yep, they're behind me. Let me just grab those to be able to put the pieces on as I do each one, just so as I'm not getting them all over everything. Okay, right, that's that one. I mean, it is super bright. Definitely need to work on my toning things down, don't I? Because, yeah, that one was like brighter than ever, wasn't it, for some reason? Okay, right, let's go for a different colour. So let's do some green. I always love green. Now, the other thing is, I did notice that I have this top and this bottom type stuff. So I'm now thinking perhaps I need to put a layer here of what they've referred to as bottom, you know, because maybe this helps the ink spread out. I mean, again, they probably came with instructions, to be honest, but I'm one of those really rubbish people who don't bother reading the instructions. And of course, I've watched some YouTube videos, but I mean, obviously, you haven't always bought the same, you know, products, and so therefore, who knows, maybe, you know, maybe they're not quite working the same as the videos that I watched. Anyway, we will see. Right, let's go in with a bit of clover. Oh, look at these colours. They are so pretty, aren't they? Shall we have a little bit of the middle? I mean, I'm doing this completely wrong, I know, but let's just do... Oh, no, that one's not open. Sorry. Wrong one. No, that's another bottom one. Oh, come on. At the bottom and the middle. Okay. A middle one that's open this time. I'm hoping that by using these, they're going to just help to keep it wetter for longer. You know, because that's really what I could have done with last time, was having it just wet for longer. You know, so as I could get my pieces of card down on them before they dried on the desk. Okay, right, should we squirt some alcohol on? Not sure really what I think to the alcohol, I have to say, but again, it might just be that this is not really the right stuff, you know. I'm just using what I happen to have in my stash. It might not be the right stuff at all. Okay, right, I'm going to press this down. Well, it's definitely stayed wetter on the mat by having the, you know, that top, middle and bottom stuff. So yeah, that's a good thing. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous. I just love the gold and things. Right, I'm just going to put that to the side to dry. So again, that's gone on to the messy piece. Right, whilst this is still here, I'm going to just add some more colour. So again, I've gone in with that mango now. And I might just put some more of that, you know, the middle type stuff. Wow, look at these lovely patterns here. Loving it. Okay, and should we go in with a bit more gold? I just can't get really enough of the gold. It's just my absolute favourite. Okay. Yep, I really love how that looks. Right, let's bring in another one of the photo mats. Honestly, I mean, it was lucky that I managed to buy such a lot, because all this playing and experimenting, I'm thinking they still won't probably last that long. Oh, look at that one. That's gorgeous, isn't it? So again, just kind of go in around the edges, just so as I've covered the entire thing. Okay. Right, I'm going to put that one down. That one down to dry. Oh, they are lovely. Definitely, definitely, that top, middle and bottom stuff is really helping to, you know, keep them wetter for longer. So, yeah, definitely that's worth remembering. Right, okay. Let's get some more. Oh, dear. Okay, hopefully this is an open bottom one. No, it's not. Oh, honestly. Hopefully this one is. Yeah, okay. So again, this is the bottom layer. So, you know, just hoping that this is going to aid it to stay wet on the desk for longer. Okay, and let's go in with, I'm going to use some brown, I think, this time. Rather than cleaning the desk up in between, I'm just trying to use colours that I think, oh, you know, they might kind of tone or match or, you know, vaguely look okay together. Oh, look at those colours of the greens with the browns. They look so gorgeous, don't they? Yeah, really love those. Right, let's just go in with some of the alcohol. Okay. Okay, right. Let's go in with some of the gold. Like that. And should we do a bit of blending solution? I might still have a little drop left actually in my previous bottle, so let's just finish that up. So I've got less things on my shelf because everything just is dropping down from the shelf constantly. Okay. Loving those patterns. Okay, let's bring in let's see. This is much more of a smooshy kind of thing I have going on than yeah, than the last lot. Oh, this one's looking a little bit worse for wear now. Okay, well, hopefully it will still be okay. Let's put that down there to dry. Hope it's not going to just look like a big mess, to be honest. By the end, it may well do. Right, I'm going to try and go in with yeah, with another one to gather up, you know, what's left on them on the mat. Okay, like that. Okay, and a bit more. Okay. Well, that's quite nice, to be honest. I mean, you know, because don't forget, although these probably look absolutely shocking at the moment, you know, once we come to use them, don't get me wrong, they may still look shocking, but hopefully they're going to look, you know, pretty once we come to use them. So let's just mop this up. Let's go for some completely different colours now, because we've done quite a few of the browns and the greens. Let's do something else now. So maybe some blues. Yeah, I'm thinking blues, definitely. Whoops. Really. Sorry, I'm just like moving the one behind me, making sure it's not dripping onto anything. Okay. So again, I'm going to put that bottom, you know, the stuff that's called bottom, I'm going to put down on the bottom, because I definitely think that did help to keep it liquid, you know, and usable on the bottom. Let's have some blueberry. Okay. Oh, how about if we have some brown with the blueberry? I'm going to go in with the coffee. And yeah, let's just do some gold on there. Oh, look at those patterns. They look so lovely, don't they? Right, I'm just going to put some blending solution on. It's my new blending solution. Oh my goodness. They look gorgeous, those colours, don't they? Okay, let's see how this one's going to look then. Oh, okay, we just have a great big blue splat on that one. So yeah, not quite so successful. Yeah, not as good as I'd hoped, but I mean, hopefully still usable, but yeah, we might have to do something with that to alter it, because it's very blue now. Okay, let me just put that down behind me. Okay. Right. Oops, careful. Okay, let's pull in another one. And you know, I know again everyone said don't use water, but oh gosh, look at what I've done now. Just going to put some more water in, to be honest. I liked the effect of the water, despite the fact that everybody said no, don't put water down. Oh, now I can see why everyone said that. Oh dear, that's just very messy, isn't it? Yeah, okay, right. What I'm going to do, let's wipe this down. And let's put, I wonder what will happen if we put this stuff onto the, onto the paper itself. It's kind of acting a little bit like a blending solution in itself, actually. Let's put a little bit of the mango in. Okay, and let's put a bit of gold. Like that. And then I'm just going to put a bit of the blending solution like that. Okay. Oops. Okay, right, I'm going to put this one down now to dry as well. I have to say that one looks so awesome. I really, really love it. I hope it doesn't continue to run and I end up with just a big smooshed mess, to be honest, because that would be a shame, because it looks really gorgeous at the moment. Okay, right, let's just mop this up a bit. Right, let's do another blue one. So again, just going to put that bottom down. Okay. Waste not, want not. Try and get every single last bit out of there. Okay, so that's that one. And then let's put in some Oh, I've got some navy blue here, so presumably the navy is going to be super dark. Okay. And then let's go for some teal. I love the teal so much, it's just so pretty. Okay. Like that. And then, should we try a bit of brown again? I know we didn't really have a lot of success with that just now, but let's try a bit of brown in this one. Okay. And then, shall we just go with the alcohol again? So, yeah, now wondering whether if I just take this off, to be honest, and just kind of try and splash some on. Oh, that's not really working at all. Okay, so I need to definitely perfect my way of getting the alcohol on there, because, yeah, that's not great. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, not brilliant. Right, okay, let's put this, what they call the middle layer down. I mean, that stuff, it, you know, it is quite blending solution-ish, I think. Okay, let's just go for a bit of gold here. Like that. And let's do a little bit of the blending solution as well. Oh, how scrumptious does that look? Loving, loving, loving how that looks. Right, ready? Let's press this down. Again, I think what's happening, the photo paper is obviously quite slippy. So when I put it down, it slides around, which, you know, not ideal, obviously, to try and get a nice pattern going, because then it's just, yeah, slid around in the pattern. So, but I mean, to be fair, how pretty is that? Right, let's put that down to the side to dry. Okay, let's get another one and just go straight in and, you know, use up some of this that's left on the desk. Okay. Like that. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see that. Look how gorgeous that looks. I love how that looks. Okay. Go in on the corners. Wow, that's so gorgeous. I love that one. Okay, right, put that one down to the side. Oh my goodness me. Right, we've got quite a lot going on here, I must say. Okay, let's do another sort of greeny type colour, I think. So again, should put some more of that, you know, bottom stuff down. Just going to cut the top off, to be honest, because I think that's going to be quicker. Okay. Right. So we've put the bottom layer down like that. I might regret this because we're going to have all sorts of colours kind of mixed in here, but never mind. Right, let's put in the, oh, actually, just before I do, I'm just going to see what this would come up like. You know, now we've kind of like re-wet it, if you see what I mean. Should we put some of that middle stuff on as well? This stuff, you know, it seems to be acting quite like the blending solution. Okay. Let's have a look. Going to try and keep a better grip of the photo paper as well, so as it doesn't move around so much, you know, when I put it down on the mat, because that definitely is, you know, resulting in a very smudged effect. Okay, so that's how that looks, and then we can always go in and kind of put some gold in, shall we? Like that, I think. Okay, perhaps we'll kind of try and trickle it down a bit. Just going to try and spray some alcohol ink onto here. Did I already try that with another one? I feel like I did. Okay. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that one look? Loving how that looks. Yeah, loving that. Okay, right. So again, let's just put this to dry. Definitely running out of space now for my pieces, which hopefully that's a good thing because we've got loads here to use in another video and another session. Right, okay, so I'm going to now just put down a little bit more here, and we're going to mix in some other colours. So again, let's just put some of that, you know, what they call the bottom down. Now the only colour I think that I haven't actually used at all is this red. Let's see what that looks. Oh gosh, I'm feeling like this is going to be a bit Halloween-y. Hopefully not. Oh, we've got peach. Should we do peach and red? Might be a bit sunset looking. Oh, I don't know. Should we put some copper in with this one? Let's try some copper. So I haven't opened the copper yet, so let's hope that this hasn't got some other thing that I've got to peel off. Oh goodness, the lid's not even coming off. Not a good start for the video, is it? Oh, here we go. Right, the copper's kind of blending in a little bit more than I'd hoped, to be honest, but never mind. Okay, and let's go in with a bit of gold as well, I think. And then should we just go over the whole lot with a bit of blending solution? Look at those gorgeous colours. Now I don't know what's going to happen because obviously we did have the blue in the background, so I maybe will regret that, but again, just going to try and hold this more still so as I'm not getting it, you know, quite so just smooshed in. Oh, she says, and look at it, completely smooshed. Completely smooshed in. Oh dear. Completely smooshed and not loving at all those kind of blue bits. Bluey, purpley bits, which just look, yeah, very, very House of Horrors, don't they? Oh well. I mean, again, you know, it maybe would dry beautifully. So, yeah, let's just put that down to dry. And we'll see what it comes out like. Should we do another one whilst we've got all this down here? Oh, gosh. I've dabbed it with my gloves now. So I don't think that's helped. Ooh, quite like it, though. Yeah, I'm quite loving that. Okay, so that's that one. Weirdly enough, I mean, I prefer that to the other one. Yeah, definitely prefer that to the other pinky coloured one. It's weird, isn't it? You just sometimes, you know, can't really odds it. Okay, let's just go in now with a bit more of this, you know, what I think is quite like the blending solution. Bring in another photo mat. Don't know whether we're going to not really have enough here to pick up anything much at all, but we'll try. Okay. Ooh, quite love that effect actually. Oh my goodness, look at it with that blue. Oh, now I've got a bit of a sort of brown effect going on. It's only a matter of time, wasn't it, before we result in just some sort of brown effects going on, really. Okay. Oh dear. Now making this worse. Okay, well, let's put that to the side because we might go over some of these with the gesso anyway to tone them down. So definitely I'm thinking the gesso on the ones that I like least. We will try, you know, going over with the gesso. So yeah, let me just move some bits around so as I've made room. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of room here to put them all down. Okay, let me just wipe this down and then let's just do a couple of green ones and then we'll probably call that a day for now. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I know everyone kind of said don't use the water. I mean, personally, I quite liked using the water, but yeah, I mean, obviously there's a reason why you've all said that. So, but I can't help but think I'm going to maybe put some water in this one. because I'm feeling like they come out quite solidy, you know, and I just get that big sploshed effect without the water, which, you know, is not really so good. Okay, I'm going to go for green and the clover. Like that, and maybe a bit of kiwi. Okay, and of course we would not be done if we didn't go for some gold, would we? So yeah, let's definitely put some gold in. But just before I do, actually, let's put some water on this and just remind ourselves, you know, remind ourselves about the water. Oh, how awesome does that look? Okay, right, let's just put a little bit more. Yeah, these just seem to be much like the blending solution, to be honest. These, you know, that they're calling the top and the middle and what have you. Right, let's try and not smoosh this down all over. So I'm going to try not to skid it around on the desk, but just press it and keep it quite still. So hopefully picked up on all of it. Okay, well, I kept it still, but still I've got that bit of a smudgy appearance there. Oh dear, not got really anything other than green going on there. Well, again, we can tone it down with the gesso, so, you know, hopefully all is not lost. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll still be able to kind of make something with that. Okay, let me just move and make a bit more room on my thing for that to go. Right, let's bring one more in and do one more here. Just again, you know, using any that's left on the desk. Okay, and a bit there, and a bit here, and here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure, guys. What do you think? Yeah, not sure, to be honest. Not loving any of these last ones at all. Right, okay, I'm going to go off and dry all of these, and then I will come back. It will be a different day, a different video probably, but we'll come back and we will hopefully gesso over some of these to tone them down, as per kind of Artie May's, you know, video suggesting that, and then we will see what we get. So yeah, I hope that you like the ones that we have made so far today, and hopefully you'll join me again for the next session of playing with these. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.